All right, hello Cancer. This is your September 15th to October 15th reading. So welcome to my channel. And I'm just going to do a monthly update for all of you Cancers out there. So first I'm going to pull an overall card for the month of September 15th to October 15th for you. Things that your spirit guides want you to focus on, or things that will be happening for you. An overall card to represent the energy of this month. Okay, Cancer. So the first card you got, the overall energy for this month, September 15th to October 15th, is the Fool. So it looks like there's going to be some new starts for you. New things. I'm just going to pull a few more cards to see what else is going on this month. Okay, so the next two came out are the Princess of Wands and the Lovers. So that's looking really awesome. Okay, I'll pull another few cards. Next two that popped out are the Ten of Wands and the World card. I'll put them here. I'll just pull a few more, see what else is going on for Cancers from September 15th to October 15th from your spirit guides. What's going on? What can we expect for Cancers September 15th to October 15th? The Two of Cups came out. Cancers, September 15th, October 15th. Okay. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles fell out. The Two of Swords. And the Feralt, which is specific to this deck, the Druid Craft Tarot deck. The Feralt is sort of like a female version of the Magician in a sense, and it's sort of a card about balancing masculine and feminine energies. So let's get into this a little bit. So first of all, your overall card for the month is the Fool, and that card, it talks about new start, something new, the beginning of something new. I feel like we've all been sort of stuck in some of the same cycles this year with everything that's been going on. A lot of people staying at home, maybe not a lot of new things going on, but that is definitely changing this month. It's in the works for September 15th to October 15th. Now let's get into this over here. So this new start, the Fool, it could have something to do, obviously, with a new relationship, because we do have a Page of Wands, we have the Lovers, and we also have the Two of Cups here. So definitely, I feel like a lot of you are going to be starting a new relationship. Definitely a new relationship because of the Page energy and the Fool energy. So let's see, maybe some of you could be, I feel like it is with someone new because of all this new energy we have. So let's see what else. We also have the Ten of Wands here, so that's the end of a cycle. Sometimes the Ten of Wands also comes across as a burden, something that is a burden. It kind of represents when you've reached a point of success, you've kind of gotten to where you want to be, but there's sort of a responsibility that comes with getting to where you've wanted to be. And that is kind of why it comes across as a burden, I think. So it could be different things. Maybe with all the things you're starting new with this Fool energy, maybe some of them could have something to do with a new sense of responsibility that it's giving you. Let's get into this down here. So the World came out. That's a really beautiful card. Sort of about you have a lot of, it seems like, opportunities. It kind of goes along with the Fool over here, that you have a lot of new things coming in. Could be pretty big things too, the World card here. Maybe you have been sort of waiting and wishing for things, and they're gonna come in this month a little more, September 15th to October 15th. The message I'm kind of getting from this is you have the World, so you can have anything you desire in the world. And for many of you, that probably is a relationship because of the Two of Cups that we've got here, the Lovers, and the Princess of Wands. So that's really awesome. I mean, there's no mistaking that there is a relationship in the works here. So it could be, within the next month, because of the Page card and the Fool, it could be the start of a sort of new relationship and also just the beginnings of it. So maybe from now until October 15th, you will be maybe meeting someone, perhaps going out on a few dates. So that's awesome. We've also got the Two of Swords here. So let's see, and it's coming between the Two of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles and the Ferret. So maybe there's a choice here. I think what this is saying, so the World is here and the Ferret. So the Ferret is sort of like the feminine version of the Magician, and she's creating stuff in that pot of hers. And there's a little rainbow in the background right there. I think it definitely means balancing masculine and feminine energies. Also, sort of it's a harmonic sort of card. So I guess what you're doing right now, you're letting things flow. It's pretty harmonic, it's peaceful, and I think it's helping you bring in the new energy, like with this Fool card over here. So especially with the World coming out, maybe the things you have been trying to manifest in your life are kind of coming in with this Fool energy, and it's kind of, the World is at your doorstep. That's sort of the energy I'm getting from this. So with the Two of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles, it almost seems like, so the Two of Swords, perhaps there's some sort of unknown to this situation. Maybe you're not sure how to proceed forward. Maybe you have some different options. Maybe this is within your relationship. Maybe there's a few people that you could end up deciding between for who you're gonna date. This could be something to do with work with the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is it's a little bit frustrated energy because it feels like you've been doing your work and there are some results, but the energy here is that you know that you have to keep going in order to sort of reap the fruits of your labor. So that could be something about work. Maybe you feel this way. Maybe you feel sort of frustrated and like you haven't made as much progress as you would like. But I think with the Feralt coming out and the World, I feel like this is saying that you don't have to do as much as you think. Maybe you don't have to control the situation as much as you think, because the Feralt is all about it's almost like a blend between the Hanged Man and the Magician card. It's sort of about letting things flow in harmony while you're also, and in that way you're sort of creating the energy that you seek. So maybe you're definitely feeling like this need to choose between things. Maybe you feel like you don't know exactly what to do and you might feel a little bit stuck. But I think your guides are telling you for September 15th to October 15th, definitely to allow things to flow and recognize the feeling of abundance in your life with this World card. And I don't know if there's a way to lessen these burdens. I'm going to pull a clarifying card about what exactly this could be about. And then again, with this Princess of Wands and the Lovers, it looks like for this month it is coming in pretty quickly, this new relationship, because the Princess of Wands, that's a fiery energy. It's youthful, it's exciting, it's passionate. So it's a pretty awesome card to get for this month. But it is also coming in with the Two of Cups. It's not just a fun time. It does seem to be some sort of commitment here. So maybe this new love scenario with the Lovers will progress into the Two of Cups. Maybe you'll have a few, like I said with the Two of Swords, maybe you'll have a few options of who this person is that's coming in. You could choose between a few different people about who you're dating and then who you end up making more of a commitment with. That could be something. But yeah, it looks pretty great. It's very clear that there is some sort of new start. Definitely something about a relationship, meaning potential partners, the beginning of relationships this month. And also advice from your spirit guides to let things flow. Let the energies flow in harmony and not worry too much about, which way to go. Just know that you have the World and also you have all this great new energy coming in. Okay, so Cancers, I'm going to clarify some of these cards. I think I'm going to clarify specifically the Ten of Wands to see what we can learn about that. Maybe I'll clarify the World and the Two of Swords. And then maybe I'll do something about Two of Cups or the Fool, just to see if we can learn anything else about these new relationships coming in. Okay, so let's clarify the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. Let's clarify the Ten of Wands for Cancer. Okay, so the Prince of Swords came out for the Ten of Wands. The Prince of Swords, the Page of Swords, these are definitely new ideas. New ideas that you've been having, new ideas that maybe have new things you've been learning that have created it's like a new sense of responsibility, a new burden. So maybe you've been learning things, new information that has kind of made you feel burdened. Maybe I'll pull one more for that. What sort of ideas are these for Cancer? What sort of ideas? Okay, so the Hierophant came out. So with these new ideas in the Hierophant, I think either there's a few messages here. Either perhaps you have gone back to school, any Cancers out there who are in school, and because the Hierophant is sort of one of my cards for higher education, and so you're taking maybe some new classes, you're learning some new things, and it's sort of a burden, but you know that, I mean, ultimately you can manage those things just from, setting up time for studying, time for fun, different things like that. So that's one of the messages. It could be your school, new things in school and new responsibilities at school that you're sort of dealing with right now. This could also mean that you are learning new things, new ideas about society, and they are sort of, it's a burden for you, the things you're learning. So maybe you're reading the news, and maybe you're doing your research on current events, or politics or something, and all these new ideas, they're sort of stressing you out. This could also mean, the Hierophant also reminds me of Capricorn and Saturn. So this could be something with new ideas with Saturn. So I think Saturn is still retrograding. I think it's in Capricorn, and I think Saturn will move into Aquarius by the end of this year. So maybe the new ideas that are kind of preceding the shift of Saturn moving into Aquarius, maybe those new ideas are giving you a sense of a burden. That could be something. So let's see if there's any advice for how to deal with this burden. Advice for how to deal with this burden for Cancer. September 15th to October 15th. Advice. Okay, so the card that jumped out is the Nine of Cups, as maybe some advice from your spirit guides for dealing with this energy. So this is finding happiness within yourself, doing things that make you feel happy, feeling good about who you are, not requiring things from anybody else to be happy with yourself. So I think it's kind of, and there's also a rainbow here, I think it's kind of reminding you that even though things could be sort of a burden and like there's these new ideas, you could still, and even with school or anything else that you're learning, you can still have a good time, just remembering to take care of yourself. And while you're learning these things, it's really great to be learning new things, but just always remember to also take care of yourself and your mental health. I think that's your spirit guide's advice for this energy here with the Ten of Wands. Okay, so now let's get a little bit more information on the Fool. So what exactly is this new energy this new journey that Cancer is going on? Okay, so two cards came out for the Fool. We have the Knight of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. So Knight of Swords, that's new ideas coming in, new beliefs. And then the Six of Pentacles is about sort of, you can, it's a give and take of resources. So you could be receiving either money or something like that from other people, giving time or money, energy to other people. So I think it's a card about balance, balancing between give and take, balancing your time. So it's a new journey. So this is clarifying the Fool over here. So new ideas coming in. So maybe you're going on a journey. This is kind of giving me like Sagittarius vibes about, higher learning, higher education, things like that. So you could be going on a new journey, like, of what you believe, testing out new beliefs, and new things that you're learning, and you're trying to balance those things within your life. The way you used to think and the way you think now, that could be something. So that's interesting. Okay, so now let's clarify. I guess we may as well clarify the Lovers here. So clarifying the Lovers for Cancer, September 15th to October 15th. So, clarifying the Lovers for Cancer. Okay. So for this one, Justice fell out, and the Four of Pentacles. So I'm thinking your guides are saying that this relationship that's coming in it's something that is definitely, it's meant to be, in a sense that I feel like with the Four of Pentacles, you're sort of holding on really tight to this, like maybe wanting this relationship. So maybe you've really been thinking about it, or maybe you've been looking for this person, and so you're sort of narrowing the energy down, and it's sort of, you're holding on tightly to it. But I think your guides are saying that this is, with Justice here, this is something, this relationship will happen. And it doesn't have to be, you don't have to worry maybe that it won't come in. Maybe this energy kind of, it sort of feels like worrying. This Four of Pentacles does. So yeah, I think this relationship is something that you've been sort of preparing for this energetically, and it's something that will come in. It's a balance too. So she also has some scales here. So maybe you hadn't had a relationship for a while. So maybe you've been sort of a hermit, and in a hermit phase, and now you're going to be in the Lovers phase. So I guess I wouldn't worry so much about how it's going to happen or when, because it definitely will, I think, is what I'm getting from these two cards. Okay, so now let's see, we can put those there. Okay, so now let's clarify. I think I'm going to clarify the World card here, just so we can see what exactly that's talking about. So what is the World card? Show me the World card, please, for Cancer, September 15th to October 15th. Please clarify the World card. Okay, so the Lovers flipped out. So this is the second time, obviously, it's here twice, clarifying the World. So I think you have been either wishing for this relationship or waiting for it. Maybe you've been trying to manifest a relationship, but either way, your relationship, there's a relationship coming in this month, September 15th to October 15th. For a lot of you Cancers out there, anyone with a Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising might find something out of this video. So I don't know, with it clarified, clarifying the world. Maybe your partner, they could be a different ethnicity than you. They could be from somewhere else, but obviously they're probably living where you are, because, you know, we haven't been able to travel very much this year with the restrictions on travel. So that's really great. I think this is definitely trying to say that maybe you have wished for this, and it's definitely coming in with the Lovers card there. So I guess I'll clarify the Two of Cups also, just to see if your spirit guides have anything else to say about that. So please clarify the Two of Cups for Cancer, September 15th, October 15th. Okay, please clarify Two of Cups for Cancer. Two of Cups for Cancer. Okay. A lot of cards fell out that time. Probably too many. So I'm going to shuffle it again. I don't know if I should show you guys this part, but it would kind of get in the way of the video. I don't want to knock any candles over, but I could kind of do this right here. Please clarify Two of Cups. Okay. Okay. So, clarifying the Two of Cups, we have the Devil energy, Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Emperor, and the Magician. Okay, so to me it looks like I'm going to organize these in the way it makes sense to me. Okay, well, first of all, so this is clarifying the Two of Cups. So what I think about this, so yeah, this person could be pretty straightforward, fiery energy, especially coming out with the Devil. This relationship, well, so normally on the Lovers card, not this one specifically, but sometimes the Lovers card also has, or the Two of Cups also has some sort of like devil imagery on it. I think it's because it's some sort of contract, usually the Two of Cups. But I think more of what I'm getting, this person with the Emperor and the Devil coming out, clarifying the Two of Cups, this, you might be obsessed with someone. Maybe this person's a little bit obsessed with you. It's not a negative, necessarily a negative energy here. I think this just might be a really intense sort of relationship here. I mean, it's coming in with the Princess of Wands, the Lovers and the Princess of Wands. So this is a fiery, sort of passionate energy. And, you know, maybe this Ten of Wands could even be referring to, I know we clarified it and we got all that stuff about, you know, school or different things you've been learning about society or in school, but it could also mean that this new sort of passionate relationship here is actually, it's almost like a love-hate thing. Like it's a good, it's like, it just seems really intense. So maybe it's even part of it is like tough to deal with here with the Ten of Wands. So yeah, with the Devil and the Emperor coming out, definitely this person is, I feel like, an intense person that you are going to meet here with the Two of Cups coming out. And then the Eight of Swords in reverse. So the Eight of Swords feels like in the upright, it's about being trapped, feeling like maybe overthinking a bit. It usually gives me the impression that this is a mental thing. So maybe you feel trapped, but it's sort of an illusion, trapped in your life. But yeah, it's clarifying the Two of Cups, and it was in reverse. So because it's in the reverse, it could be instead of feeling trapped, maybe you are breaking free of all those feelings of entrapment maybe that you've had before. Maybe this, I feel like this relationship, coming out with all these intense cards and the Princess of Wands, and then it's like you're breaking free of something. Maybe you could even be breaking some sort of taboo, maybe that your family holds or that your society holds, especially with this World card coming out too. So maybe there's something about this relationship that is sort of interesting and different. It's unique. And maybe personally it's helping you break free. So maybe this Emperor is helping you break free from like things that have, you know, disempowered you. Past relationships, maybe some sort of addictions even. So that's actually a really awesome spread there to clarify the Two of Cups, all these cards. So let's see. Got the World, Two of Swords. Let's clarify the Two of Swords just to see what this means. Please clarify the Two of Swords for Cancer, September 15th to October 15th. Please show me the Two of Swords for Cancers. Okay, this card flipped over. It's the Prince of Wands, but it didn't jump out, so I'll wait for one to jump out of the deck. Please clarify the Two of Swords for Cancer. Okay, one flew out. So this is the Three of Swords to clarify the Two of Swords. Okay, so there's some sort of painful, almost heartbreak situation here with the Two of Swords. Maybe you don't really know either where to go, maybe in life, and that's sort of giving you grief. Maybe you feel like you have to make some sort of choice. Let me clarify. Get one more card. One more card for... Okay. Okay, 3 cards came out that time. The Six of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. So, I mean, the Six of Cups, this could have been a past relationship here with someone you knew. Maybe you felt like you had to choose between that and something new, and it's giving you, it's sort of painful. But there's also an element of victory here and new creativity, new passion. This could also mean that maybe you don't know sort of where to go, where the next step is for you in life. Maybe it's this, so you're kind of, you feel like you don't know where to turn exactly, and it's sort of, it's giving you this kind of heart pain here, this confusion is, and your guides are giving you the advice to follow your inner child, sort of. And I think that kind of goes along with the Ace of Wands, because it's like this, it's a really great feeling of creativity and even manifesting things. But I feel like this is your really most pure essence of creativity. And I feel like in our childhood states, we retain like our true selves and our true, what's fun to us. And if you follow that instinct, then usually it leads to success. So this is success, victory, could even be public recognition. So I feel like, I'm feeling like maybe there is a past relationship here that's giving you some grief, but I really feel like with the Two of Swords and the Three of Swords clarified by all these cards, I really feel like it's talking about how to follow your instincts and your creativity and what you think is fun, and to let that guide you as you move forward this month. So then we've got Seven of Pentacles and the Ferret. I guess I'll ask for a little bit of clarity on this Feralt card, just to see if they have anything else to say about it. Okay, so for your spirit guides, Cancer spirit guides, please clarify the Feralt for September 15th to October 15th. Please clarify the Feralt. Cancer. Okay, one fell out. It is the Eight of Wands. So this Feralt card, if you'll remember, it was about balancing the masculine and feminine. It's also about a feeling of harmony and allowing sort of a flow of harmony. And then with the Eight of Wands, this card gives me a few impressions. I'm thinking about the winds of change when I see it. And also its speed. It's really, something's coming in fast, something's blowing in. So I feel like this Feralt is trying to say that you don't have to worry about like how to do something or really be nitpicky about it, because, and just let it flow. Let the harmony of it flow, because it's blowing in fast. There's some sort of change here, especially with the Fool here and these new relationships. It looks like something is blowing in fast, and that you don't really have to do anything other than just feel the flow of your life, which is especially apparent with this advice of the Six of Cups, Ace of Wands, sort of feeling, just having fun and listening to your inner child. I think that's part of feeling the flow. It's a good way to get into that flow. Okay, so Cancers, it looks like this whole reading, the overall message is there are new things here coming for September 15th to October 15th. New ideas are coming in for you. Maybe you're learning new things. Maybe your beliefs are changing, but there is a new relationship, and that could even have to do with your beliefs changing, because we have this relationship, this Two of Cups here, that was clarified by like collaboration, and then the Emperor, the Devil, and the Eight of Wands in reverse, which is sort of breaking free of like mental restrictions. And so this relationship will probably be very intense for you, and it might introduce you, this Emperor character might introduce you to some new ideas. Maybe that will be sort of difficult at first with this Ten of Wands, but I think it's also helping you break free of things, these new ideas. So yeah, I think ultimately this relationship coming in is going to be very intense. It also seems like something you've wished for with the World card. Very intense, very fiery. Could be with someone who has some fire in their chart with this Page of Wands. But yeah, there's new relationships coming in, new ideas coming in too, for the month of September 15th to October 15th. And your guides just want to remind you that things are coming. You don't have to do a lot to bring them in. It looks like they're already almost here. And also to listen to your inner child, have fun with life, and remember to take care of yourself and your health and your mental health and everything with the Nine of Cups. So Cancers, it looks like a really great month for you guys. I'm excited to see if any of you start relationships this month. It looks like that's a very, very strong inclination that you probably will, with the Lovers and the Two of Cups coming out. So thank you for watching this video. I'm planning to do the rest of the zodiac, so I'll probably do it in groups of, water signs, and then maybe earth, fire, all those. So thank you for watching, and I'll have your next videos for Cancers posted for probably mid-October to mid-November. And if you want, you can check out some of the other videos I have when they're posted. See your sun, moon, and rising, just to get a fuller picture of what might happen for you in the following month. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!